Hello, hello. All right, let's hope this works. Thank you for your patience with us as we have and work through these technical difficulties. Perfection does not live here. Hi, Duke. And my dogs are freaking out because they are, we have like a massive thunderstorm. Ooh, yay, I can do it. All right.
Dude, what in the world?
We did it. We did it.
Finally. It just doesn't like my phone.
It's probably mine. I don't even know.
That was
You
so
were
crazy.
You were able to request. I couldn't request on mine.
That's so weird. Okay, finally, we've got this working.
Yes. We're here. We're here and ready to mingle.
Yeah.
Not single, but ready to mingle.
All right, cool. So, this week was freaking awesome. I think we can all agree to that.
Yes.
But yes, where's my water? I'm glad you're drinking that because I have sucked at my water intake today.
Oh, I was actually drinking Energize, but water, yes.
Energize is just like sparkly water. It's go water.
Go juice.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to let Amanda, we're going to talk to you guys. Amanda's just going to recap about the people, and I want to touch on a little bit about it because it's been an amazing week. And there goes Duke.
We're having a thunderstorm and the dogs are freaking out.
Okay. And then I'm basically going to touch on what next. And Amanda, we're just going to talk through a couple of things with you guys, and I hope you guys listen and join in. And yeah, so I'm going to let Amanda kick it off.
Yes. Okay. And if you guys have any questions about anything, please post them in the comments below as well, and we can answer them here, or afterwards we can hit up all the questions in the comments. So this week was really awesome. I know that I got a lot out of it, so I can only imagine how much you guys got out of this week. And hearing everybody's stories just is so inspiring. And I hope you guys see that there is no perfect coach or one way of doing things, that we all bring something to the table, that we all have a uniqueness in us the way we are now. You don't have to try to change who you are to fit a mold or to become anything else or to wear a uniform or to put on a customer service face or anything that you have to do in any other job. You don't have to do that. You get to be yourself in this. And I hope you see that with everybody on here. We didn't do training on how to do these calls or do these videos for you guys. We just showed up as ourselves, true to who we are in this moment. And I think that that's very inspiring. And you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a professional to be a coach. You just have to want to live your best life and give others the opportunity and the tools to do the same. And that's all coaching is. And it's so inspiring.
I just want to say that my biggest takeaway from this week, because when you become a coach, guys, it's all a learning process. You have the desire to you're probably sitting there asking yourself, do I have what it takes to be a coach? Or can I actually do that? What really is it? So I just want to basically, if you watched the videos this week, you have an understanding of the only thing it takes to be a coach is to have a desire to dig deeper within yourself, to become a better human, and to just want to help other people. Do we work out? Yes. And I want to touch on that for just 2 seconds because you guys, so many people have a huge fear. I'm really glad that Michelle touched on this in her video. So many people have a fear of MLMs or anything that has to do with selling products. And I want to be very clear. This is not about selling anything. This is about discovering yourself. This is about becoming. Being a coach is about just embracing the process of becoming in general. You can, in any aspect that you want it to be. It can be becoming a better wife, a better mother, a better sister, a better friend, a better coworker, a better lover, whatever it might be that you want to become. This is the opportunity for you to have the tools to learn how to do that. This isn't saying oh, I need to make this my financial like success. This is what I want to do. It's going to like unlock all the doors for me. And it will unlock all the doors for you. But the focus is on you. The focus is on your life. The focus is on just being you. And that's what's so, so beautiful about it. And I mean, Amanda, do you want to talk about anything else really quick before I jump into like what next?
Yeah. I mean, and it's like, so the fitness, really quick on the fitness side, like, I really believe that fitness and like just taking care of your body and your mind is the foundation to a successful life. Like if you look around in the world and see the truly successful people, they do personal growth. You'll see them going to seminars and stuff, and they're whatever, like they're growing their minds and they're learning from people who are smarter than them and who like have achieved things greater than them, because if you want to grow, you got to hang out with people who are already doing things on another level.
Yes.
And
yes.
And they like work on their bodies, they work on their minds. And I feel like it's an energetic thing. And I don't know if this sounds woo woo or not, maybe you're into it, but I feel like to move energy and move like your success and change your life, you have to move your body.
Yes, connecting your mind to your body is like how you level up in your life.
Yes.
Like I was talking to somebody who's in this group the other day, and she was like, I don't want to do sales. And I was like, oh my God, how do I make you understand? Like fitness to me is not about fitness. It's not about like when people think of fitness, they picture a gym, they picture weights, they picture Instagram models. Like to me, when I think about health and fitness, I think about connecting that's what saved my freaking life. Learning how to connect my mind to my body and to my heart is what saved my life. That's what got me sober. Then, like Marissa said earlier, this is not about getting sober. This is not about anything. This is about what is best for you. I got sober because that was what was best for me and how I could better help and serve other people. And I mean, that's what this business really is about connecting your mind to your body, to your heart, and just figuring out and paying it forward and giving other people the opportunity to live the badassest version of themselves. That's what being a coach really is. It's not about selling people products. I mean, yes, we get to go on awesome vacations. Yes, but the products, guys. All right, so I'm going to touch on that just like really, really quickly, and then I'm going to let Amanda talk about it. I used to pay $120 to go to Pure Barre, $50 a month to go to the gym, all these different things. And another really big reason why I decided to be a coach is I'm a very politically active person, and I believe that the healthcare system in this country is very, very broken. I believe that we as a society do not provide the tools for people to live healthier lives at an affordable cost. I believe that we take and we market all of these things like being a yogi, being like all these things on Instagram that you see, like people market them as like this is how you become happy. And then they charge you ridiculous amounts, like $25 to drop into a hot yoga class. And then it's like, what? Like I can't afford that. And then I can't fit it into my schedule. The time and cost doesn't work out. Like I'm paying all this money for this membership at this place, and I can't even afford to get there in time because I work from 9 to 5 and your last fucking class starts at 5:30 p.m. When am I supposed to get there? Like for your average working person, it is not a feasible thing. And that is what really stuck with me in the beginning of becoming a coach, because this is an affordable option for every person in this country to start exactly where they are at home. And that to me is why it is so important and why I got behind like offering the bod system to people, because they didn't have to go out of their way. They didn't have to change up their daily life and like incorporate like getting to the gym, going to these classes, applying for a membership that meant they had to pay for it every single month for a year. Otherwise their credit got screwed. And that's what's so beautiful about it is it's not that. You pay for your membership to bod for a full year. It's cheaper than Netflix, number one. It's cheaper. Netflix is $15 a month. bod is like $8 a month when you add it up. And you don't get charged monthly. And when you sign up, you also get a chance to try the superfoods that we all try. We have videos if you want to like really dig deep into product and like understand like how much quality there is in what we use. then we have a link we can send you so you can watch it, because I'm not going to spend 45 minutes on this call right now explaining to you and trying to convince you that it's the most amazing thing on earth when it really is. But that's not what this call is about. So I'm going to let Amanda like kind of go into what's next as far as like really getting started as a coach and like what it is that you do and trying the systems and like doing a workout program, seeing if it's something you can get behind, and like just letting it revolutionize your life the way, because if you noticed in all of these videos this week, there's been one common thread. The system is what started the change in our life. And you have to sometimes, to really believe in something and to love it and to be able to get behind it, you have to physically experience it and understand what you have to offer. We're not asking you to do this and just start selling shit. I want you to understand how this can change your life. So I'm going to let Amanda go.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, like Kelley said, we're not about like selling products. Like, this isn't just a job where you sign up and you start working so you can earn a paycheck and you don't really give a shit about what you're doing. You're just looking so you can pay your bills. This is something that becomes your lifestyle, and you're sharing that lifestyle with people. And in order to have it as your lifestyle, you actually have to do it. And the reason we always say, like, we don't sell, like, we share. And we say that because it's like something that's part of our life and that we fall in love with, and we're sharing our experience with people. And you know, when I first started, I knew that this would work for me before I even got my program, because I saw that it was working for other people, and I just knew, like, if it's working for them, it's working for me, it's going to work for me. And I knew also that it would work because it's real. Like, it's fitness, it's hard work, and nutrition. And like, it's not some shit you sprinkle on your food or wrap your body with or whatever that you say, oh, I'm blocking my carbs, or like whatever. It's legitimate, actual food.
It's not based on just being physically revolutionized. It's based on taking your life and leveling it up. It's not like, dude, trust me, I was the biggest, like I've told you, I was the biggest anti-MLM person that there ever was. I've got people like, oh, here, try this, grow your nails, grow your hair. Every time I complain about something on Facebook, there's somebody in my inbox being like, I've got the product for you, bro. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, if like, you really believe it, then I want to see a before and after of you. I want you to tell me your experience with it. And that difference between those companies and what we do is we're sharing about how it's already revolutionized our life. You will never see a coach who has not shared their own transformation with this program. They're not out there sharing corporate pictures. Anytime you see somebody on this team sharing a picture, it's one of the people on our team that we know and have watched them and have been right beside them as they went through the program, you know, and we probably went through the program with them. Sometimes people get to experience programs before other people and they get invited to do that, which is really cool. I hope to be invited to a corporate test group one day and to be able to like try programs before everybody else. But like, that's what's so great about this company is we're not here to just pop in somebody's inbox and be like, yo, I've got the product to fix all of your life problems. But I mean, really, we do. But, you know, like, I'm not here just to fix your headaches or to, like, you know, make you, like, somebody will get on, I'll see it. I'll see somebody get on Facebook and complain about, like, not being able to fit into or they'll post one of those memes about, like, the beach gonna get whatever body I give it. And then there's, like, 10 people commenting, like, and then there's, like, 10 people commenting, like, oh, my God, I just sent you a message. And it's like, no, that's not what this is. This is about sharing your life and letting it That's why we always say the only investment you have to make to be a coach is the same investment that you would be helping somebody else with who is signing up as a client of yours. And it's literally the same investment that I started with, that every single person you've heard from this week started with. And that's just like utilizing the at-home workout system and just finding like, there's 70 different programs. There's kickboxing. There's, oh my God, I'm not even going to go through all of them, but there's so many. So like your next step is to really just like have a conversation with the person who invited you to this group about what your personal goals are. Like, we're not here just to send you a link and say, here, sign up, be a coach on our team. No, let's actually all have a conversation and talk about like what it is that you're looking for in your life. What is it that you need? What is it that you want? What is it like? I want you to take like 5 seconds and really dream big and think about like what you want from your life and like where you see it. Like you've heard all these different stories, and I know that you had to have connected with a few of them. So that's really the next step, is just to have a conversation with the person who invited you to the group, figure out what your goals are, and you pick a program, and like we walk you through it, and then you plug into the team trainings and you get to know all these rad ass people you heard from all week. And then I'm going to let you talk about the quota and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So really quick on the trainings, I just wanted to touch on something, like everything that I've learned with this business and like how I built my business 99% on social media, because I had no warm market, like I said on the first day. Like everything I've built is through Instagram and through Facebook. And of course, just like going out and meeting people, and I always add people on Facebook and Instagram like as soon as I meet people, anytime I leave the house pretty much. I'm like, add me, let's be friends. And I think about this business as like building relationships and like having all the friends in the world, because I didn't have any friends. So I'm like the best girl tribe ever that I always wanted, that I never got to have, but now we're building it and it's so fun. But so how I've applied and grew my business and built my social media and learned all the skills I have is through the training that we offer, as a team, and through the training that I've gotten from Beachbody. And so you guys are hooked up, like, especially nowadays, it's so much better than it was when I first started. So you guys get all the tools, so much training. There's not a lack of that. So it's really just, you have all the support and everything you need to get started. You don't need to be like already knowing what you're doing. We could just plug you in. So with that being said, I wanted to mention one of my favorite parts about this is that there is no quota. So like my husband used to work in sales, and there was a quota every month. And if they didn't hit that quota, they would get docked pay. And that's pretty shitty.
And a lot of MLMs are like that. Like you have to sell a certain amount to maintain your rank or to maintain whatever level or to receive your incentives. And it's not like that. Or else.
Yeah. And it's not like that. And another thing I love is that you do not have to hold product. I cannot even imagine, like, I probably wouldn't have done this if these things were a thing. I don't know. But if you had to hold product,
I would have straight up told you no.
Yeah. Dude, hell no. Because then you have to buy like all these expensive packs to start, because you're buying all this product that you need to try to hawk and sell out of your house. Like, that is not my jam. I'm a minimalist. I love freedom. Like, do not make me hold on to stuff. It will drive me insane. So we don't have to buy product to hold in our house to sell. Like Beachbody handles everything. They handle the customer service, the websites, the shipping, handling, like all of that stuff. And they give us training, and they give us recognition and support, and like
literally
trips and so many things. Like they give us so much support. Like you get to own your own business, which is so empowering, especially for a woman. Like, I don't know if you feel me on that, like girl power all the way. Like, yes, I love it. And we get to own our own business, and we don't have to do all the shit that sucks about owning a business.
Yes, that is like the best part. Literally, the only thing you have to do is show up and show the world that your life is, and work on and to show the world your life is changing. That's all you have to do. And in order to show the world that, you have to actually be changing your life. And so your job as a coach is to level up your life and just share it with people and show them what is possible when you believe in yourself and when you learn how to dream big. And when you practice learning how to, like, because that's what it is. Like when you practice, your whole life is practice. When you practice dreaming big, and when you practice trying to be successful, and when you practice developing relationships, and you practice how to communicate with people, and you practice getting uncomfortable with things, you're automatically leveling up your life without even, you're not buying something and pushing a button or reading a manual about how to level up your life. Like, I mean, I guess you are if you're doing personal development, but it just sort of naturally takes over. And you learn how to, and like the cool thing is like if I had to hold product and sell product, like if people come to my house and want to try my shake, I let them try it. But like, dude, just like there's a 30-day money back guarantee. Number one, I want to talk about that really quick too. So Beachbody is not only the most awesome company in the world, like literally, if any person who ever signs up with me as a client or as a coach, within the first, I always start people on a 21-day program so that they can concentrate for 21 days on actually creating habits that are going to put change into their life. But so once their 21-day program is over, if they're like, this is stupid and I can't do it, it's not for me, I can't find the time, the superfoods suck, I don't want to drink them, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, they can literally just call Beachbody and they'll send them a shipping label and they can return it all and get every single bit of their money back. I've only ever had one person do that, and the only reason she did it is because she was a lawyer and she could not find the time. And she was like, she had some sort of like thing happen with her apartment, and she was just like, I can't find the time right now, I'll come back later. And I still talk to her to this day and give her advice and help her. And she's a domestic abuse lawyer in New York City, so she's like hella busy, and that's literally the only reason why. So, and her package was stolen off her doorstep like 5 times.
Crazy.
But yeah.
And yeah, so I know a lot of you guys were wondering about income, so I just wanted to touch on that super quick. So as coaches, there's 2 main ways we earn, but there's lots of other different things, and we'll post the compensation plan below. After this is done, we'll post it in the comments. And so there's 2 main ways. One is through commissions. We earn a 25% commission, and the other is through team cycle bonuses. And that is going to eventually become a huge chunk of your earnings. And so also as a coach, you save 25% on all your products. So we get a coach discount, which is super fun.
Yeah, it really is awesome.
Yeah, it makes it like extra special. But yeah, so I wanted to share, because I'm going to do a post later, or after this video, I'm going to post it up where you guys can see. I found an old video from my first year as a coach that I would love for you to watch. It was at a huge turning point in my life and in my business, and I decided to do an income progression of the first 3 weeks of May over the last few years that I've been a coach. So I'm going to post that, so watch out for that. But the reason I'm sharing that, and it's not like super drastic, like so many people, there's like your income depends on your own hard work, effort, and skill, right? So my first couple years were like kind of rough, but I still I'd like to think of my first year as my own like growth stage. Like I grew so much that year, and it really changed my life. Because I was somebody who signed up as a coach and a customer at the same time, and I really had a lot of work to do, like, let me just tell you. But so I like to think of my first year as my growth year, but even so, like, I was still able to replace my income after a year and a half. And I don't feel like I really dug into my business that much until like year 2 or year 3 even. I feel like every year I get better, and I just like can do better. Like I just keep growing, and it's been really awesome. And I just think it's a very real income progression, and to show you guys that like
because I mean we could share some people's income progression that would like blow you out of the fucking water, and you'd be like, holy shit,
like a
Moira
insane.
or like Courtney Burton.
Yeah.
And I mean,
and you know what? Like
money.
by this time next year, though, it'll be one of those for me, because there's been a lot of growth this year, and that's really awesome. But it's really helped me in a lot of ways and given me so much freedom. And like I said, I would do this for free anyway, so it hasn't been like about the money and needing the money, but it has been an amazing blessing in my life, because there was even a point I went to visit my friend, and I couldn't even afford chapstick. And I needed chapstick so bad, because it was like winter time, or like it was super windy out, and I was in a new state, and it was like intense. I'm like, I need this chapstick, but I literally didn't have the money in my account. And she had to pay for me anytime we went out to eat, and it was so humiliating to me. And like, I never have to deal with that again. I never have to worry about that, because I decided to do something different and change. And it's not that I wasn't working hard before coaching. Like, I busted my ass, and I got nowhere, and I was still struggling so much. So
I want to share a really quick, because Amanda's going to post that later. But like, I touched a lot on this in my video for the first part of the week. You guys, when you read all of this about income, want to really like nail it, like beat it into your head. This is not about money. Like when we talk about money and about the opportunity for making money in this business, it's because when we dream big, we dream of helping people with that money. Like I dream of like using that money to pour into other people, to help people. When I have like see somebody struggling, or like, dude, my mom and my family and my sister, like I dream of like, because people who have loved me through the hardest times of my life and who have been there to pick me up every single time, I dream of giving them the world. And I have the opportunity, the $1 million fucking opportunity, to really be able to do that for them. And I get to become a good human making that money. And that is, I get to change people's lives making that money. And I get to use the money that I make from changing people's lives to change more lives. Like, I really, really, I can't even like express it any more than that. But the last thing I want to say, the first step, like I already told you guys earlier, the first step was like goal setting with your mentor, aka whoever like invited you to this group. And I really want to just tell you kind of what's going to happen. So you're going to talk with your mentor when you get through with this group, and you're going to set goals. You're going to figure out what it is that you want to do with your life, whether it has to do with coaching and income, or whether it has to do with like just like your physical goals and feeling better about your body. And like maybe you've always dreamed of like just helping people feel good about themselves. Maybe it's your passion to like instill confidence within people. Like whatever it is that you want to have a conversation about, we're going to have that conversation. And what's going to happen is when you sign up and you get access to the workouts and you get access to the nutrition and you get access to like the personal development that we all work one-on-one about with, is you're going to be integrated. Every coach in this group runs a wellness studio via Facebook, most of them. The thing is, you get to decide how you want to run this business. Everybody on this team very much so runs kind of like we duplicate. So like, because we see what's working and we see the kind of people that we're creating and the kind of change that we're creating. So that's like the flow we're going with. When I first signed up, I was added to Amanda's wellness studio. When I had a few customers underneath me, then I created my own with my business partner. And so like, you're going to get added to these wellness studios, and you're going to really get to like dig deep and start working on your own personal transformation. And the reason I say personal transformation and not physical transformation is because this is your personal transformation. This is not about the physical only. So we're really going to get started on that. And yeah, you're like, and as a coach, you'll get to experience that community that we are creating, so that you can learn and you can see how it's not only changing you, but how it's changing all the other people in there, and how it's changing everyone. So you understand the kind of community that you want to create going forward as a coach for other people. So you get to experience it, change your life, do whatever it is you want to do, and work on your own personal journey. And then you get to have fun and talk with your mentor about like the kind of thing that you want to do, you know, like what kind of change you want to make in the world and in people. And you get to figure out, okay, well, what kind of group do I want to run? What do I want to focus on, type of thing. And I mean, that's the beautiful part of this. So that's really like the next steps, if I had to like call them the next steps.
Yeah. Yay. I'm really excited for you guys to do this live with us. And
I know, I'm so excited.
Like, if anything, huh?
I said I'm so excited.
I know. And if anything, like, you're going to be changing your life. And that's like such an awesome blessing right there. And I'm really excited for you guys. I'm sorry, my dogs are being assholes. As soon as I get on a video, they're like all up in my grill. But all day, they're like, leave me alone. And then I do things, and then they're all up in my stuff. Okay.
Emily. I was going through the comments really quick before we hop off. All right, so I want to read some of these comments out loud, especially some of the last ones. I think everybody was just saying hi in the beginning, but like, let's see. She has blessed me at the most needed. I got a box of goodies from Coach Kelley, and it lit my fire even more once again. Oh, I like, and see, that's the thing. Like, we get to pay forward all these things. We didn't really touch on all the trips and stuff, guys, but like, when you left, like, it's not about when you earn this amount of money, we're going to treat you to something. It's about once you've reached the level and like you're changing all these lives, like I want to reward you for changing lives. I want to reward you for like becoming a better person and for embracing your difficulties. And I want to help you. So like I actually earned like this week, next month, we're all going to Coaching Summit, which is going to be like this huge event. And then I actually earned a status, I guess you would call it a label in the company, but it's because I've been changing people's lives and helping people. And like Emily on here is a very big part of that. My coach Marissa, my coach Lou that you also heard from, all these girls are a part of that. And they're, you know, and I mean, I'm helping. It's my job to not only change lives, but to help other people learn how to change lives. And that is how you level up in this company. If you're ever wondering about like ranks or status or whatever word, like you see the word diamond floating around. The only thing the word diamond means is that I have 2 coaches underneath me who are out there changing lives and who are out, I'm helping them. I'm personally mentoring them on how to create real change for people and not just sell them a bunch of shit. You can't just sell a bunch of shit and get anything in this business, except for a couple paychecks that aren't really going to create change in your life. But I get to go to Joshua Tree National Park, like with Amanda. She's like taking me to Joshua Tree and like in August, and I'm just like, in what fucking world is this my life? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be a crazy next year for me because I've got a lot of travel planned. And I mean, I just really I want to invite you guys to join this team so we can give you this life too. Like, or so that you can create this life for yourself. We just want to give you the opportunity to do it. And that's literally all this is an opportunity. I'm not going to try to sell you. I'm not going to try to talk you into it, because if I have to talk you into doing this, then you're not where you need to say yes to begin with. Nobody on here is ever going to try to talk you into buying something. We just want to give you the opportunity to do it. And as soon as you're ready, the moment you say yes, I promise you, your life will forever shift upwards. And I will literally pay you $250 to $500, whatever you want, if it doesn't. Anyways,
Yeah,
I always tell my coaches.
Yourself.
I do. I always tell my coaches, like, literally, like when somebody's like, I just don't know. And I'm like, dude, literally, if you do this and it doesn't change your life, I will pay you 5 times what you paid. Like, I don't even like, and it's whatever. I'm rambling now because I'm excited.
Because, yes. Well, we're going to go and I'll post that thing for you guys so you could see that. And you know, the worst thing that could happen is you change your life. Like, there's no bad vibes. There's no bad anything. Like,
there's no losing your money because you can get it back.
Yeah. And you know what? I wanted to touch on that really quick. Like, people always say I don't have enough money to become a coach or whatever. And I'm just like, that's why you need to become a coach. Like, you can earn, like, if you're in that financial struggle, like, you are going to be changing your life and helping other people, which is going to give you life, like fill your soul. And we are all walking around, a lot of us, with dry souls. And this gives your soul this nice, beautiful, white, cleansing light, you know, like it gives you life. And
look at it like glowing around my head right now.
And then on top of that, you actually get to earn income. And, you know, it's our goal to help you guys earn your investment back within the first, I always say, month to a week.
Within the first 30 days.
We get, yeah.
I mean, you can do it in a week. You can earn back your entire investment, and you're earning it back by helping 3 other people change their lives.
Yeah. 3 people, which you could do in a week. So I'm always like, hey, if you're that strapped for cash, like, help 3 people and get your money back in a week and then start earning income. Like, you're not like in the gutter or in the hole or anything. This like gets you out of the hole. So I never understood when people say it's like too expensive. I'm like, no, it's not. It's super cheap. Like, I can't even believe how cheap it is to start a business that can massively change your life. And it still like blows me away how much my life has changed in the last few years that I can't even like go. I can't even.
I would be so lost and so broken. Like, I'm actually going through some shit right now, but like if I didn't have these women, like I would be so lost and so broken, and I would probably be drowning myself in a bottle of whiskey. And like I'm not even going to share about that, but like I probably like would not be here if it wasn't for this opportunity. So we're just going to end with that. So
yep. And
all right, guys.
believe in you. So out to your coach and let them know you're ready, and we'll get you started, get you into training, and we cannot wait to see you in the team and meet you all.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.